This is a mall in Haryana. The latest visuals of vandalism yet again in these images that are coming in from a mall in Kurukshetra. Vandalized by about 22 miscreants in protest against the screening of the film Padmaavat, the upcoming release slated 25th of January this week itself. Eyewitnesses here have alleged that a group of people first opened fire and then attacked the place with hammers and swords. Meanwhile, the Haryana police here saying that they're suspecting this act to be against the movie itself. 22 people who barged into the mall last evening, vandalizing public property here. They escaped. The police have now identified some of them based on images here on the CCTV, with further investigations here currently underway. We have with us our correspondent Vishal getting us those inputs here. Vishal, how long will it take here for the police to ascertain that without doubt this was an attack against the screening of the film Padmaavat?
See, as of now, the investigation is on, but prima facie, it seems that these were people who were opposing the film of Padmaavat, and that is why they had vandalized the mall. But indeed, the police is totally tight-lipped. They're saying they're investigating the matter, and after investigating the whole matter, they'll come to a conclusion. But indeed, there is large number of population is protesting against the screening of this in the state of Haryana, because this BJP government itself is saying that they will oppose the film, and they've already said that they will explore all the legal options. But indeed, the state government is pro the people who are opposing the Padmaavat, and that is why you don't see a stern action against these people. But indeed, what we can tell you is that the investigation is on, and after the full investigation, they'll be able to analyze who are the people involved. As of now, an FIR has been registered against unknown people.
That's right. Vishal, as far as the larger concerns here that were put up by the states here, including Haryana, that had banned the film, that it is going to be a law and order issue, to which the Chief Justice of India, while hearing this in the Supreme Court, had stated that it is the responsibility of the state government here to ensure that law and order is not broken. What is the Haryana government doing on ground in the build-up to the release date of this film?
See, if I tell you one thing, that the government really says that the CBFC cannot really decide upon the law and order situation. It is the Supreme Court which has to really take the view of the state government, seeing that there could be a law and order situation, and that is why the Haryana government say that they will explore legal actions in the Supreme Court against the verdict of the Supreme Court. So what we can tell you is that the state government is
Vishal, please stay on with us. Please stay on with us. Breaking inputs here coming in. Chief Minister of Haryana speaking on this very matter. Let's take a listen into ML Khattar there.
देखिए, मौन रहने का कोई विषय नहीं है। सुप्रीम कोर्ट का ऑर्डर जो होता है वो हमारे लिए मान्य होता है। तो सुप्रीम का जो ऑर्डर है उस नाते से अगर कोई अपील के ऊपर न चलाना चाहेगा तो बहुत अच्छा होगा, अगर कोई चलाने की इच्छा करेगा तो उसको सिक्योरिटी दी जाएगी। इसलिए सुप्रीम कोर्ट के ऑर्डर को मानना ये हमारा दायित्व है।
Okay, so that's what the Chief Minister there is saying. If the film is not screened, it is for the better, and if played, if screened, there would be special security there given in. Of course, keeping this very clearly, keeping this open-ended, even if the Haryana Chief Minister there is saying for those who are to screen and release the film would be provided security. Now remember, it is the responsibility of the state government to be providing security across the board to each given theatre, cinema, plex, multiplex here, which would be screening the film on the date of the release. Vishal, our correspondent, with further inputs. Vishal, this is not 100% assurance in what we just heard from the Haryana Chief Minister, saying that it would still be better to not screen this movie.
He is categorically stating that if an appeal is made that this film should not be screened, and those people who accept this appeal, it is very good on their part. So he is going both the ways, because the state government on one hand is mulling an idea that how can they appeal against the Supreme Court order, and another aspect is that they have to abide by the Supreme Court order. So they have to take a balanced view on the vote bank politics, which is the Rajput Samaj here in the state of Haryana, and also the order of the Supreme Court. So he categorically stated that although we are bound by the order of the Supreme Court, we will take all the necessary actions. But if on the appeal, some people, some theatres do not show it, so that is also very good and fine on the behalf of the theatre owners. So both ways.
There is unspoken pressure, so to say, now on theatre owners, despite all that the film has managed to get, the CBFC certificate, the go-ahead from the Supreme Court here as well. Despite all of that, Vishal, we are seeing an unspoken pressure here on theatre owners that it would be better for them that the film is not screened, or else there could be this kind of violence that will play out on their own property there.
See, the message from the top is very clear. The Supreme Court message was very clear that freedom of speech, this film has to be screened. But the message here from the topmost person in the state of the Haryana, which is the Chief Minister,
yes,
is open-ended. It is matter of interpretation to both the parties. So here you hear the bite of the Chief Minister categorically pacifying those people also.
Absolutely,
who are
keeping
against
it
the film.
open-ended, despite a very clear word that came in from the Supreme Court that these states are instructed to release the film as per law. Any other state apart from those four can also not go ahead with a ban. There is no scope of doubt in what the Supreme Court stated. Despite that, it is left open-ended by certain leaders, one being, of course, the Haryana Chief Minister himself. Vishal, thanks for those inputs there.